Hey everybody, welcome back to the BamCast podcast. The BamCast, as always, is the home of the anti-PC. Shout out to Boomdra Physics for the intro song, as always, and Prismatic Verse for the intro sequence. And all the great stuff you guys are going to see coming from me and him. We got some work coming, and you guys are going to love it, know what I'm saying? Shout out to California Apparel. Use the promo code BAM20. Get 20% off anything you've ordered. And Straw House JA. Plastic kills turtles, guys, and paper straws suck. Straw House JA. The way. Link them up. Get yourself a foldable metal straw. You don't know, guys. Shout out to the faithful co-host, as always, Bobby B.
Wiper.
And just so you guys know, for those of you listening, although you should be watching, know what I'm saying?
By now.
It's a Bob and Bam episode. Rick and Jerry episode.
It's a Leo and Satan episode.
Yeah, we've come up with a few names for this. So it was Bob and Bam, which
Rick
it is.
And Jerry.
Rick and Jerry.
Which would have got her shit pulled.
Rick and Jerry episode. It's the Rick and Jerry episode. Then we came up with Leo and Satan.
And if you don't know what that is, you need a white friend like Facey.
Leo, Satan, Leo, Satan. YouTube.
Shout out Facey wherever you are.
YouTube that shit.
Saving them.
I'll give you guys one guess. Who would be who though? And did we come up with any other names? Oh no, did we come up with any other names?
2 horns on my head. Levitated women has become red dog.
So yo guys, welcome back to an episode of the BamCast podcast.
Nectar for the holy protector.
It's a very light episode. It's me and the co-host, and we partying and we chilling. I heard somebody say something yesterday. In passing, they weren't even talking to me, but it made me think about it.
So you were fasting?
I was in the room.
You were under the eaves, getting the eavesdroppings?
I was in the room. Does it count?
Yeah. Was the conversation directed at you?
No, but it wasn't
Did
like...
you purposefully listening?
No.
Then it couldn't have been avoided.
All right, there you go. So I heard somebody say something that made me think of, yo, for real, what's your core brand? What's our core brand? It's Bob and Bam. It's us talking about topical stuff. You know.
Am I even a brand?
I
find that so weird.
I'm not.
I always hear people
like
say it. Your personal brand.
You know how I feel about these pretentious things.
Yeah,
you know, I hate it.
I don't like.
But we have a podcast, so when people go, what's the podcast about? Besides highlighting young Jamaican
so
talent,
the camera, just realized we're like in the people and for it.
Yeah.
Wow. Get to know us.
So yo, we're thinking like going along. I was thinking so we aim to highlight young Jamaican talent, and also a big part of it, cause I guess change.
You know why I'm here. I'm here so I don't get fined. I show up.
Guests change their personalities because guests are different. But with the one consistent thing is Bob and Bam. So once a month,
and we just realized that we're almost 2 years deep.
Almost
November
is 2 years deep.
We're a year and a half into this shit, guys.
So once a month from now on, you guys are gonna get a Bob and Bam episode. All right.
Just
fools. It won't be on any specific week. Know what I'm saying?
It'll just happen.
It's just gonna be a thing. You fools. Muahaha. So Bob,
Wiper.
You know what people's favorite thing about like you on the podcast is?
That I hate them.
You hate everything.
Which tells me a lot about
No, that you hate everything. So like me pissing you off is their favorite thing. So I'm gonna just start from the top with that. What's been pissing you off recently, Bob? He's gonna say, I don't know, and then I'm gonna find it.
Like, because I always tell people, I always have to describe my brain to people. And it's really weird because I'm also in the process of understanding my own brain. But I don't categorize things, I feel, like how other people categorize things. So you see, like how you might remember what pissed you off this week.
Mm-hmm.
Something might have pissed me off this week, and I didn't register it. It pissed me off in that moment. I was pissed off, and I let it go.
So you don't dwell on things?
Not really.
That's mad healthy in its own way.
Well, but I do it to an extreme, so it's not that healthy.
I do it to an extreme.
Yeah.
All right, yo, guys. So, for those of you watching, do you see a little difference? Do you see a little difference in the table? Do you see a little difference in the setup? Do you see something in particular that I'm kind of waiting on Bob to explain? So, Bob, what's been pissing you off? Game of Thrones?
Maybe.
What about Game of Thrones and pissing you off, my G?
Martin went and got like the bobbleheads and shit, guys. What them name?
The Funko Pops.
Funko Pops. Martin went and got those motherfuckers.
So that Bob could like use them to explain his rage.
Right, but I want you guys to see you see this is what you need to be watching right here. We have Jon Snow, also known as Aegon.
Aegon Targaryen, fourth of his name.
Fourth of his name, son of Rhaegar Targaryen and Lyanna Stark.
Mm-hmm.
And upon his head is the bitch.
Yo, he been calling her that from a long time.
Daenerys Stormborn, first of her name, breaker of chains, mother of dragons, Khaleesi, free of the enslaved, blah blah blah.
The bitch.
The bitch. It's on his head. And this is quite the I want to say literary device, but it's physically happening. So what's the terminology? Anyway, whatever it is, it's representational of what I feel is happening in the show. The man put Afgal on him head. But it ends tonight, the final episode. We will see what happens. I have my theory. Other people have them theory. We shall see.
I got my brand theory.
But John, I have a brand theory. I have a John theory. I have many theories. Right?
Not that brand like slept it out, but like brand going to end up on the top.
No, if brand wake up, if brand wake up at the first season,
I'll be so
I'm going to fuck up the TV. But anyway, guys. So we have John with a man on him head. Which is what is pissing me off about this show at this point.
Yeah, I'm just letting him rant.
Right? But anyway, everybody out there who is shocked that the bitch went mad. How could you? How could you be shocked? I mean,
I tell you can get us in trouble calling her that,
I never.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
I never call her that.
No, you've been calling.
But I wasn't the one to give her the name.
The bitch.
Exactly.
Who got season 2?
Sandor Clegane. The bitch.
Fair.
Although to be fair, didn't he call her? Who did he call the bitch? Wasn't it?
Cersei.
No.
The bitch queen.
Wasn't it Arya?
No, he called Arya.
What are you doing here with the bitch?
Yeah.
It was Arya. So what are you doing here with that Stark bitch?
Yeah. When they were in the they were passing through a tavern, and he's just like, "Yo, I don't care about you right now. What you doing here with the Stark bitch?" Yeah. It's not even wild if the Hound calls you a bitch, because he's the Hound.
That's just his name. That's just how he speaks.
Anyway, Bob. I'm sorry. Back to your rant.
Anybody
about
who's
the bitch.
amazed that she went crazy on the stupid and then never watched Game of Thrones in her life. All right, she's lost 2 dragons. She's their mother, so she's lost 2 children. Right, killed by her enemies. She, in her head at least, she has rightful claim to the throne that she cannot get because she was usurped, or her family was usurped. She never get the body from John the Knight, and that's why she got burned down everything. And them kill her best friend, Missandei, for no reason other than to...
Whose last words was, "Yo, burn this bitch down."
Exactly. Her only reason, them kill her was to give the show a plot point.
Dog, it's crazy. The weekend before, when like Missandei died, and everyone went, "Yo, yeah, Dracarys, yeah, Danny, burn it down."
And then she does.
And then everyone is like,
"Wow, how could you?
How could you do that? That's so wild." Like, guys, pick a side, bitch. All right. To be fair,
You know who really have rightful claim to the throne right now?
John.
No.
Who?
What's his name? Gendry. Gendry is the only rightful heir of the last rightful king on the throne.
He wasn't the last rightful king. He overthrew the last rightful
Which made
king.
him the last rightful one.
No, it made
Whoever is in power at the time is rightful.
But his name's always Robert the Usurper.
But he still was the king. He was the last king on the throne. The last unchallenged king on the throne.
But do you see how you and I argue in this point? Imagine like
It's
people
an
with
arguable point.
Imagine people with a vested interest.
It's an arguable point.
Why are you holding the Night King in your hand?
Because them need to bring my nigga back.
My nigga.
Rest in peace, my nigga, Night's King. Them should have never make you go out like that. You were the baddest man in the game, and the man them Shelly in a 2 seconds is a this thing, and I don't rate it. Free my nigga Night King. That man defend.
Free my nigga. You're ridiculous, man. Just so you guys know, we're not doing this on purpose. Daenerys can't stand up without Drogon.
Too big. So where is Drogon?
I didn't bother to get Drogon because Drogon's huge and
expensive.
It's basically. So
Fuck
as a person who was avidly into Game of Thrones, like you can ask Bob, guys. I was the nerdiest of nerds. I was the nerdiest of nerds. Shout out to that girl who I like. Anyway, I was the big nerdiest of nerds when it came to Game of Thrones. I had the book. I have the books.
Why you say was?
Let me finish my point.
Okay.
I had the books, have the books, read all of them, was into it, knew the lore, had theories, was like, this was my shit. Like, I had a girlfriend for 5 years at the time, and like one of the things that she bought me for like one of the years that we were together was one of the big Game of Thrones books, because that's how like important to me it was. Tonight is the final episode, and I couldn't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck either.
Bro, tonight's the final episode, and I couldn't give a flying
the man
thundering fuck.
Water down the thing, my
And
G.
I don't want to be one of those people on Twitter, because like woke Twitter last week, especially woke Jamaican Twitter last week, found 2 words that were pissing me off, and like I muted them, and like half my timeline shut up. Character arc.
Oh, for that.
They you don't like how like when you come
It
when
was
you
a different writer for this season,
bro, but you know like when you come, but we
or should
but
said
we
there's
know
different
that,
source material.
but we know that, Bob, because when you come over here and like I make you pre-listens from the screenplay and those things, and we're watching like video essays, all these nuances we've been up to. This has been a thing since season 5. The second to last episode, everyone discovers the term character arc, and then just he ruined his character arc, her character arc, this character arc. I'm like, dog, just this shit's been going down south since at season 6. I don't care anymore, and it's wild that one of the things I valued the most
has just been
Spoiled. I don't give a fuck
Soiled
anymore,
it.
dog. I really
Soiled
don't.
it.
Like I'll watch it.
Soiled
I'll
it.
see how it ends, and then I'm
Soiled
done.
it.
I can't wait until the books bust, because apparently, before you say your hot take, apparently George has finished the 2 books. This is according to one of the actors on the show who is close to George. He's finished the 2 books, but was contractually at season 6 required to not release them till the show wraps. That's complete hearsay until proven, but that's one of the things floating out there, guys. What are you gonna say?
What me telling you? You see the people talking about how I can't believe, like you said, Jamie's what was the word? He was supposed to come back and supposed to what is the R word?
Retribution?
Yeah, Jamie's supposed to have a retribution arc, and Jamie fuck it up according to everybody by leaving Brian and running back to his sister, who is a bitch.
But that's who he always been. That's who he always been.
They had 4 kids together. One
yeah.
died.
Yeah.
One was stillborn.
One's in the belly currently, and then he
So they had 5.
No, the first kid she had who died was Robert's kid. Then she had Joffrey, Marcella, Tommen, and the one in the belly.
Kid the stillborn kid was Roberts.
The initial stillborn brown-haired kid was Roberts.
Okay.
After that, she had the 3 that we know of: Joffrey, Marcella, Tommen,
And then the one in her
she was
stomach.
quote unquote pregnant right now. So
Right.
4.
So Jamie, what's going? I'll just go back to this woman. Obviously, this woman is the love of his life.
His sister.
Yeah. So I don't know what y'all thought was gonna happen. That him was going, him was going to climb Brian big grass. I don't know.
And then be like, oh, never again do I want my... No, that was his thing.
No, the man wanted his sister. Right there. Boom, bang, connect.
Ew.
Who else?
Mad
Who else
ew.
arc them pissed off about?
Daenerys, how she went mad.
But
like,
I
to be
just
fair,
explained to
be
you why
fair,
Danny
to
went
be fair,
mad,
they
so-
sped that up. Bad writing right there.
Yeah.
Bad writing right there. they sped
First
that
of all,
up.
the scene where she just sat there on the dragon staring at the Red Keep,
And
they
looked
should have done the
constipated.
flashbacks.
No, that's when they should have had the voices coming in.
Yeah.
Where you'd hear like the talk of the
people who
Mad
died.
Targaryen, people who died, Missandei saying Dracarys,
Something.
the son of a dragon dying, something like that to
To make the people
emotionally make you
realize
go,
what is happening.
oh.
As opposed to, oh, yo, I'm up here and I really need to shit, so I can burn down the wall of this so I can go take a shit.
Yeah, poor writing, but you know,
It shouldn't have been
Me
8 episodes last season to wrap up.
six.
Yeah, it should have been at least 10 episodes.
It should have been, well,
Or at
George-
least 8, one episode
George
to wrap
R.
up
R.
each
Martin.
season, something like that.
George
shit,
R. R.
yeah?
Martin said when he gave them the initial storylines and books and stuff, he gave them up to the book he currently has written, and there, in his mind, was enough screenplay stuff for 10 to 12 seasons. So in his mind, he had a way long time. So he thought halfway through his books, he gave them enough for 10 to 12 seasons. Man was like, nah,
Speed this shit up.
speed this shit up. We're going to do this at 8. A hot 8. And then, you know, you got a hot poo.
Dog, I don't know, because, alright, Danny, it's the Game of Thrones, and the Red Keep is literally in ruins.
To be fair, I think that was foreshadowed. I just think they got to that poorly. There's a scene, and I'm holding on this scene for life. I know.
Bran's vision with the snow.
No, Daenerys'
really
vision.
Ash.
No, that was Daenerys' vision in the House of Undying, where like the Red Keep was in rubble, and everyone was like, "Bomba is snow," but I thought that was ash.
Mhm.
So she burned it down. Then she eventually goes to Khal Drogo. Drogo's dead. Smarty go kill her. Even if it is snow and there's snow like in the Red Keep, that's fucked up. She fuck it up. There's snow there. Jon Snow, him go kill her. She goes back to Khal Drogo. It was foreshadowed. Season 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, kids. I'm telling you something. You remember when the mountain fling the necromancer on the wall and the man had bust like a guinea?
He never said like a guinea.
The man had bust like a guinea, brother, and then the man literally hold him brother head in him two hand and beat it on the wall and not do him to him. Explain that.
Why was the mountain harder to kill than the Night King?
Because he's a mountain.
Because he's a mountain.
There you go. Can you kill the earth?
I mean, the white people are trying.
No, I'm just going to make it uninhabitable for us.
That's true.
That's if I don't want to be woke. That is what I need to wake up about.
Everyone talks about saving the earth.
Yeah.
You're not saving the earth. You're saving yourself. The earth will shake us off like
and
a
rich
bad
people
case
gonna be
of
fine.
fleas.
The rich people fucking it up for us poor folks. Because them going to be alright.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to draw Bob out of this dark spiral of Game of Thrones under pressure.
When I never watched. What was the name of that movie with the spiral in space? Elysium?
Where the rich people lived above and poor people lived down
There
here.
you go.
Elysium, yeah.
That's what going to happen.
Okay, folks.
Free my nigga Night King.
I just had to punch in right there because you know Bob's gonna be like just dragging us down into sadness.
Free my nigga Night King.
Free Bob's nigga Night King. Yo, Bob, I heard a statement earlier on in the week, and I was like, yo, yeah, this will be perfect right here. Your Instagram search tab says a lot about you. Agree or disagree?
I mean, Instagram exists for a purpose. So if your search tab reflects that usually singular purpose, which is the search of the booty, then it's expected.
Singular search of the booty.
I personally barely use Instagram,
Yo,
so my search
I love
tab
that
won't tell you shit
sentence.
about
Singular search of the booty. What?
I barely use Instagram, so that. And,
What does
and
my-
if you open my Instagram, I will tell you right now, it's bare woman. It's models, them name? Influencers selling them tummy tea and shit. I don't really use Instagram.
What does my
And if
Instagram
I open it,
search
it's
tab?
just to see what somebody sent me, because if I scroll it, dangerous.
What does my Instagram search tab say about me?
Your Instagram search
I
tab
feel like it gave me gal and
says
MMA.
that you have been searching for mostly podcast shit, memes, gal, car, smoking. That's it.
Oh wow,
And
really? It
fights.
really does sum you up.
And reggae
Podcasting,
music. I have
podcasting,
coffee on it.
reggae music, gal, smoking. Wow,
And fighting and car.
it really does sum you up. Holy shit! All right, guys.
If
So,
I open mine is beer girl.
all right, guys. So if
No lie. You know what mine will have on it? Cats. That's my new thing to follow on Instagram. I follow cat pages.
all right, guys. So hear that shit out, yo. If you ever want to know about her, cheat code. Just check her follow page. First of all, don't ever check a woman's phone. That was a joke. Don't ever check anyone's phone, alright? Because don't ever go actually looking for something you don't want to find. I think that's a golden rule that people ignore nowadays. What's your opinion on that? Come off of your Instagram of looking at women.
She's pregnant. That was in my search.
I know, but that's like in your life right now. So
And
I
then
don't know if your
football.
tastes have changed.
Football, gal, car, gal, football. Football, Shensia.
Ooh, let me see.
See, I don't know.
No, you see, we were getting distracted
She's
from the
with
pod.
Tiger. Big up yourself.
To Tiger.
As in she's doing stuff, making music with Tiger.
Yeah,
I assume.
big up Tiger herself.
Yeah, big up Tiger for like linking with a big artist like Shensia.
No,
It's nice to see
I was
these
going to say
small
with a
artists
big
get
woman.
bust.
I was going to say with a big woman like
It's
Shenseea.
nice to see these small artists like Tiger get bust with big artists like Shensia. You know?
Real talk, dog. Ain't it great? Look at Shenseea doing the Utah thing.
Exactly. Big up Shensia for looking out for Tiger in these tough times.
Only a woman from Jamaica would be that caring, you know.
Exactly. Real talk.
That's why black men in Jamaica don't cheat.
What's the next thing on your list? Next thing lightning can't touch you,
All right, next thing on our list is. Oh, by the way, guys, we always make like a random fun list, blah blah blah. Usually it's serious, but it's Bob and I. So next thing is oh dog, I sent a tweet to Sergio that recapped an insane day on Twitter that like things just broke out and it was just hot fire, hot fire, hot fire. All right, so let me go look for that. Give me 30 seconds.
I don't know what to expect me to give you in 30 seconds.
No, you're just supposed to talk for 30 seconds.
I'm here speaking for 30 seconds. I am not the host of this show. Speaking is not my forte. I answer questions that are asked. I don't
Pussy hole
create
can chat
original
off his mouth
content.
forever,
I'm
man.
just filling space. This is a filler episode.
Man can chat off his mouth forever,
So
but
I'm just here.
God
filling
damn,
the
ask him to do
time While
anything.
Martin searches for what he searches for. I'm here. I'm not sure. He didn't give me a
Alright, found
topic to speak. There we are, and the
Found
time has been filled.
okay, one thing that like this,
We now return to your regular programming.
one thing that had the timeline in shambles all week. So we're not even going to go into the hot day just yet because this was a part of the hot day. Because it was all week and it continued into the morning of that day. Then for that day, it was just like someone took out them gunshot and just bust bay shot. So for the week, you had a lot of the abortion debate.
Yeah, them niggas in Georgia stupid. About
Expound.
50 white men making laws about women's reproductive rights. The man
Yep.
them said them ban abortion after after detection of a fetal heartbeat, and a fetal heartbeat can be detectable as early as 6 weeks. Most women do not know they are pregnant until 6 weeks.
So it's an effective ban on pregnant, unlike
And
abortion.
yeah.
You guys want to know how I feel about it? And this is going to sound mad dismissive. And I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Because it's not dismissive to women. But you and I are both what you would call cisgendered heterosexual men, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you and I conceive a child?
Not on our own.
Cool. We can get someone else pregnant, right?
Right. In this
Alright.
case, a cisgendered woman.
So the person who gets pregnant is not us.
No.
Are we going to carry the baby in us?
We're not seahorses. No.
Or are we going to incubate the baby in us?
No.
We going to like breastfeed the baby when it born?
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Basically.
It-
I saw a story.
Pause. Because one second. This is going to sound mad insensitive, mad dumb. Sorry. Genuine question. Bob, to you. Genuine question. How on earth do these people benefit at all by having a problem with abortion? How? Because at the root of all things, generally, in my mind, it's money. How do you benefit by stopping a woman's choice?
Youth for born.
But like how it
The
benefits the
Jamaican
pocket?
mantra, youth for born.
So it's just
Youth for born. Brother.
so it's just a thing of
God
like people
says so.
support because God says so.
One thing, you'll find a lot of these abortion laws come from the conservative states, usually religious hardliners, the rednecks.
Put down this mic before people stop listening to this podcast.
Wait, no, that's one.
Let me put down this mic before
Oh,
people
you.
stop listening to this podcast.
That's one.
Can me get angry in the face of ignorance,
And then there's also the fact that the white man is becoming the minority in America. And there are some conspiracy theories out there that this whole push towards
the white
banning-
man is becoming the minority in
Yeah.
America.
by 2050 Caucasians will be the minority versus coloreds in America. I'm sorry if coloreds is an insensitive term. Go fuck yourself.
So the white man want picnic for born for make more white picnic born.
There you go. Who going to take care of them? Who give a fuck? Them dead. That's the pre-car. Look at it this way: the people who want the abortion
What?
doesn't
Hold
want.
on.
The people who want the abortion don't want the picnic. The people who stopping them from getting the abortion is not going to take care of the picnic. The government not going to give you money just for breed up. You know, you're not a lab rabbit.
Okay.
So, what's the point? You're just gonna have people. It's just numbers, power in numbers. And guess what? Those people who have no financial backing behind them when they're born, going to end up grow up poor. Poor people tend to be the least educated. The easiest people to control are,
The least educated.
and so you've just created yourself an
Most
entire
likely to have a bag of picnic is the
least educated and the poorest. So you create yourself a huge demographic of people easily molded to your desires. Bang bang, you keep your agenda going.
word.
But yeah, so I mean, in in all honesty, as Martin said, us men don't have anything to do with childbirth other than like putting it in there.
So shut the fuck up.
That's it.
Let them figure
Everything after that
let
is really the woman's decision.
them sound bad.
If
sorry,
they decide to
I'm
let
sorry.
us, if the woman
Them sound bad. Shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
After you've gotten a woman pregnant, just help. Wherever her choice is, help, because she have to deal with that shit. Women die. 50% of death in the medieval time was from childbirth.
Mhm.
Shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
Oh, is my
Think they
you
come out
not
back
going
when them
dead? It's not you, and I know it's
Not-
mostly men listening to the podcast.
Not pushing
And I
a,
don't care if no one Vix about
not
this.
pushing a baby out of your
It's,
hood.
dog, you're not pushing a baby out, you asshole, man. It's not you.
Let it go.
And then there was a tweet on Twitter, of course, that a person was like, well, you know, I got 4 women pregnant and all 4 of the women had an abortion. And I would have been a father to these 4 children and I would have asked nothing of these women. My G, if 4 of 4 women don't want to have your child, something wrong
Check
with
yourself.
you.
Check yourself, Muji.
4 of 4 don't want not. 4 of 4 women do not want. Women like love kids.
Women.
4 of 4 women's did not want to like they didn't want to have a child with you or continue a relationship with you. Something wrong with you is not them. It's not them. You incel. Well, you're not an incel. You just like lame. Good God, man. Like just shut up, niggas. So moving right along. There's a dude on Twitter that tweeted. I need to stop saying Twitter that tweeted. I'm gonna make that a conscious thing.
There's a guy on Twitter that quote.
No, there's a guy on Twitter that said, is what I'm gonna try to say. There's a dude on Twitter that said, Jamaicans are ruled by whites who are Jamaicans. No, actually, I'm fixing up what he said. He said, and I quote, people in Jamaica are ruled by the whites, open bracket, European Americans, close bracket. So he's saying, and then he followed that up to say, so to be Jamaican is to be, open bracket, European American, close bracket. This dude's a doctor in the US from Memphis.
What he
Spouting
mean-
educated fuckery.
Let me say, so based on the fact that we were colonized by these cunts, it means we're ethnically.
Speak a
them
little
as well.
louder, please.
Because we were colonized by these cunts, we are ethnically like them. Is that what he's saying?
No, he was saying like to be like a Jamaican, the definition of a Jamaican is a white European American.
What?
Exactly. And then someone else commented under it about like Afrocentric. Do you guys not see that all these super divisions and woke? Man, not too woke, need to go sleep. Bob's eyebrows are knitted trying to figure out what the hell this man said.
What's it? No, like white people are Jamaicans, or Jamaicans are white people.
Oh, the tweet, I went back for it, but the tweet's unavailable because he
Good.
deleted all of.
Fucker.
I responded to him with, you're an educated fool, and then he was like, we had a whole conversation. But, he said, and I'll just, like, this is what the last part of the tweet was. Jamaica is ruled by Jamaicans who are white, open bracket, European Americans. So does that not mean that a Jamaican is a white European American person? How would that make sense?
There are Jamaicans.
Dr. David M. Walton.
There are Jamaicans of European/American descent.
Stop mumbling into your arm.
They would be Jamaicans if they're born here or naturalized citizens. But to say that all zips are zoodles and all zoodles are zaps, so all zips are zaps is foolish.
I understood what you just said, but wow, that was some that was some wordplay.
No, that's CXE question, that brother. Genuinely, if all zips are zoodles and all zoodles are zaps, are all zip zaps, yes, but not in this case, Maji. Just because the Jamaica is ruled by the less melanated folk for the most part, due to tradition passed down from the colonizers. That is what the country was set up. That's how the country was set up to be run. That is the system that was put in place. And it was never changed. It will never be changed until we burn down all of it, as the Rasta man say. But that is very inconvenient. So we'll just work with the system as best we can. And try to get the most we can out of it. Because no matter where you go, you cannot escape the system unless you're going to live on a deserted island somewhere.
They agree.
Yeah. So, what is it? Trying to keep dry in Babylon's reign? REIGN? Yeah. Trying to keep dry in Babylon's reign. That's all you have to do, people. Because the system will never fall. You just have to avoid it.
You sound like one of the wokey dokes.
Who, me? One of them hoteps?
One of them hoteps.
One of them hotep niggas? No. Nah, I'm a firm believer of leave everybody the fuck alone, you know?
Bob.
Why pre?
You're telling me about something before the podcast started. You're telling me something about before the podcast started, and you showed me a video, and I just went, yo, we should tell people about this. But apparently everyone knows about it, and Martin's just, an uncultured swine.
What was that again?
Noni.
Oh yeah, guys. All those natural herbal remedies and fruit juices and cure-alls, and most of them is shit. To be fair, Noni has very few scientific studies behind it, proving all the benefits these people espouse about it. And it smell bad and taste bad. I assume never had it. But from the smell, I assume.
I walked by, saw them when they were young, and thought they were all sour sops.
Nah, cheese fruit is what the Caucasians call it.
Cheese fruit don't even sound nice.
Because cheese smell away. Cheese smell like moldy foot.
So why won't you eat a fruit that's like that?
That's why we call foot. That's why we say when your foot stink, it's cheesy.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah, that's just, what the fuck is that sound?
Yeah, but like I don't want to. Fruit should be sweet and nice. Yeah, I don't want to like have fruit.
No, it's a health fruit, but no, it don't. There's very little proof that any of it is good for you. And honestly, it's just another one of those alleged cure-alls. And I'm not saying, because in all honesty, bush tea and them thing, there really is probably the way to go. And the FDA and big pharmaceutical companies will never tell you that, yes, this is the way to go, because they're going to lose money. If you can grow the shit in your backyard, then you're going to lose money. God, them not going to be able to sell it to you. True. That's what I'm not going to tell you. Say, yeah, so it can go to them and say, no, that shit harmful. No. But you guys use it in your pills. Yeah, but we do stuff to it to make it safe.
So if it don't make money, man,
yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
Shit like no.
Tell them say friend, fuck friend.
What's the next thing on our list, bro?
Next thing on our list is 6 brown chicks. That's a Twitter thing where, Bob Reed tells you all about it, and it's generally me and the guest reacting. There's no guest today, so I get to have all the fun. I purposefully don't read these, and I love this page. So, Bob, hit me with it.
Why?
Truth. Pause.
Well, let's see. All right, so first one.
No. Pause as in pause what I said.
Oh. First one. Called off the engagement and went back to my ex. I fucked up, so I returned to my fiancée and her son. We fast-tracked the wedding and we're doing well. Wedding day, my fam and me were at the church while she was putting my shit on the curb and changing the locks. Advice.
So question 2.
No, you.
So question 2.
Caesar get it paid him due on that one.
Give unto Caesar's that which is Caesar's.
Question 2. Our adult son had a small cocaine problem for years.
Small, okay.
Yeah, rehab don't work. Things got worse when he started dating this Jamaican woman. 5 years older, 4 kids, and still married. I don't know what kind of voodoo she's pulling, but we want our son back. Advice. 1, you're a racist. Go fuck yourself.
5 years later and kids and they're
voodoo.
Still together.
No. She's 5 years older.
Oh.
She has 4 kids and she's still married.
Oh, never mind. I reversed that. Fuck you. Fuck me. Never mind. Sorry.
Fuck you.
Yeah, voodoo is not our thing, guys. But like, you might be right. She could have come from St. Thomas. Mom, read the next question. 3.
My sister spent about $5,000 on her daughter's prom. Crazy. Then asked me for rent money. I refused. Her, I'll just get it from Big Mike, my husband, like I always do. Turns out he's been supporting her for years. My niece is his daughter. I don't know what to do. Help.
My niece is his daughter.
Yeah, the man knock up the two sister them.
You.
While I don't support his behavior, top shot and a miss, and them say we're a rice crime, you know?
Eat fish and bread and have a nice time. Oh my God.
Question 4.
Yo, now what you know that we're 4 questions deep and I've given advice to like one person because oh my God, I can't imagine.
Top shot and a miss, bro. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, question 4. Met a nice guy who lives in a shady neighborhood. He's been telling me for weeks how much he likes me, so I visit. As he walks me to my car, a few guys double parked next to us and began arguing. He ran and left me there alone. I like him, but was that a red flag?
Yes. Him smart, but yes.
I mean, alright.
Him smart.
Let me
But
just say
yes.
this. Let me
Dog
put it this way.
defending
The
him
man,
life,
rah,
but you
him
brought
shoulda
her
take you
out.
with
He
him.
should have take her with you.
yeah.
I completely understand. Man,
Him know that normally when man pull up beside each other and argue, the next thing is gunshot.
But when
So
you hear a man say, dog, anything you dep on, run.
Run. Because
Understand.
if you are not in the argument, you are not anything. Those men are on. You're not on anything. Those men are on.
In the words of Mal from the Joe Budden podcast, when someone pull up and say, who you? And the man pull up and say, who you? Move.
Move. Okay, I have no
In
idea.
Jamaica, the equivalent is, dog, anything you dep on, me dep on. That you say,
Big
just
up, I'm out.
leave. So yeah, I understand he was trying to defend himself, but you should have caught her. You should have brought her with you because that's the right thing to do. So you shit, but you're not shit. I get you. Understand. Move on. Completely male-related point of view right there.
Ex-wife's weight disgusted me after her 3rd pregnancy, so I just
Ex-wife
dated
weight.
around. My ex-wife's weight disgusted me after her 3rd pregnancy, so I just dated around.
No, that's your fault.
I left in Christmas 2011. Recently found her on Facebook, and she looked amazing. Missed
Why you
her
reading
and the
this
kids,
extra white?
and wanted to reconnect. She blocked me and refused to let me see my kids or her. Advice? You fuck yourself.
Brother, what are you talking about? Like, you got her
You.
pregnant 3 times. You had a problem with what happens to a woman when you get her pregnant 3 times and you want her back? Oh, she take all your money.
And the last one, dated a woman for a few months, then she ghosted me.
Anybody else realize Bob reading these mad white?
I started searching elsewhere and met
No. Read it properly. Start over.
This is an ASMR.
Start over.
Dated a woman for a few months, then she ghosted me. I started searching elsewhere and met an amazing woman. Turns out they're friends, and the first one isn't exactly happy about it. Am I wrong for moving on? What to do? You really shouldn't keep it in the same friend group, but...
Who told Bob that bit of advice?
that's why I said but.
Live. Oh, man said but because you know you don't follow that shit.
No. I look to you as a senior in the field. That
But-
me a defend.
I don't put.
You better put a flag on the plate. That me a defend.
I did it once, never again. He throws my phone. Once and never again. He
Yeah,
mad.
Yeah, give me tough chat.
Because I
I
fumbled.
got blocked for your fumble. That me a defend. That me a talk about.
Yo, can we move on to what it feels like
Okay.
to be a hot girl?
Okay.
No,
okay. All of
no,
a sudden.
no, we're continuing with this
Okay.
conversation.
Sure.
It's a perfect transition, all right?
Sure.
Yo, Bob's been like salty about something, all right, guys?
I'm not salty about anything. Martin is the one who feels what it's like to be a hot girl.
Once upon a time, when Martin was in his fuckboy time, he was being, like I said, a fuckboy. He was being a very poor man to, you know, this young lady.
He was being the average Jamaican man. Move on.
And in the result of this, I got blocked on all forms of social media. Fair. No prop. Deserved it. Must see 2 days after, Bob sends me a message. And it's a screenshot of his
I don't
Twitter.
empower these people.
Screenshot of his Twitter. And he's blocked by her as well. And Bob just goes, no, what the fuck did I do?
What the fuck did I do? I Don't part with this guy. Don't talk to. I just happened to be Martin's friend, but Martin was such a dog. I got blocked.
Listen, Joey's Joey for a reason, right?
And Chandler always suffers for it.
So we're talking about wife earlier before the podcast started. In pre-production.
Sure, bro.
Mm.
So that's the pre-production room over
Yeah,
there.
pre-production rooms over there.
Like some pre-production rules.
Nah, I mean, some pre-production herb. So, yo, in pre-production, we were talking about something, and I was telling Bob a story. And Bob just looks at me and goes, welcome. And I'm like, what? And he goes, that's what every hot girl feel like.
I don't know why I said welcome. I've never
I
been.
don't know why
in my
you said
life,
welcome
but
either.
it got the point across, kids.
Alright, so, yo, there's this
Look at it this way. If every man who look at girl, right, and she turn him down and him keep looking, feel say, you know, persistence is the way to go, and you know he's a trying youth.
Leave him alone.
He's a trying youth, and him just him I go get her no matter what, right? But the girl is just like, yo, leave me the fuck alone, yo. And the dog, in his mind, you know, trying youth, you know, doing the best him can do, you know. While she, on the other hand, is just like, yo, this motherfucker gonna make me stab him in the neck or some shit. If him no leave me alone.
If you reverse the genders, that's
If
what's
you
happening.
reverse the gender.
That's what's happening to me right now.
Martin is suffering that fate. And it is suffering.
Just leave me alone.
We have in this moment have a small window to get a very deep insight within the female mind and the female condition as to what they go through suffering under the male gaze, you know.
Dog, just leave me alone. Fam, I don't have anything else to say. Like, you messaged me on Friday.
Leave me alone.
Bro, you messaged me on Friday. I don't respond to you until like Sunday, and it's saying no to the question that you asked.
Bill.
And then you go, okay, well, yes, anyway. No,
Trying
leave me.
She's a trying youth. Gear the boss. Stop being such a bait.
No, what are you talking about? Leave me alone.
You're a bait.
Leave me alone.
Bitch, you dumb as fuck.
Won't you come and bitch you got that box? Oh.
What's next?
And when I was talking about apparently what it feels like to be a hot bitch, Bob opened with a story of, you know, we all know that, like, if we talk about it real, right? We all know, like, man head tough, woman head tough. In a relationship, everybody head tough. In a relationship where she pregnant, my favorite part of every Bob pregnancy story is you still end up doing it, don't it? Yeah,
Yep.
but
Yeah,
that's
but
my favorite part. So
Yeah.
he was telling me a story about some pepper shrimps.
you know, yeah, all right. The story started out started out from Martin being a hot girl, right? In his new role.
I didn't know that was a role. I don't want that to be a role. It's just leave me
In
alone.
his new role in this film of his life, Martin is now a hot girl. And we're talking about how women want something, like if them have a certain desire right now, them go and get it. No matter what obstacles, no matter what advice. So like that's why them keep going back to ain't shit niggas. Shit like that. 'Cause that them want. And I'm not saying women alone are guilty of this. Men do this shit all the time. But we are men, so we were discussing women doing it.
You got to take the W's when you get them.
Yeah.
Because the L is on the way.
The L is on the
The
fucking
L
way.
is on the way, so we're taking our small W's when they're here.
Y'all know what happens when they eat spicy food, right? It's good going in, not so great coming out. Cool.
Spicy meatball.
So I tell the killy, don't eat the whole bag of shrimp.
You call her you killy?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
So anyway, I tell the killy, yo, don't eat the whole bag of shrimp. No, the killy look at me and say she wants some shrimp. I said, cool, no problem. She said, go warm me up some shrimp. I said, alright, babe, no problem. Warm me up some shrimp. I go warm up half of the bag. The bag is, I think, half pound of shrimp. And it's not the little pepper shrimp. It's actual shrimp. It's a brand called Jabba's.
It swims.
Swims.
It swims.
Pepper swims. Boom, I warm up half of the bag. Bring come here. My girl look for me vex. What is this? Where's the rest of it? Was that all? I said, no, that was just half of it, you know. Your stomach been feeling kind of ways from there, and you know what happened when you eat spicy food. It great going in, not so great going out.
A spicy meatball.
Vex still want the thing. So, my dad I say, yo, no, if you want it, go feed. But my dad I sit down on the bed.
So he ended up going for it because she was mad about it.
Yeah. Beer grows and grumbles. I said, alright, cool. Cool. Get up. Warm up a half of the half of left in the fridge.
So a
Cool.
quarter. So she's had 3/4.
Cool. Bring it back again. What is this? Was that all that was left? I said, no, I'm going to leave a little bit because you really shouldn't be eating a whole bag. No, I want all my shrimp. So that time, I'm vex. I carry the thing out. Say, yo, here, you want that? Go and go eat. Go and go eat it up. So she get up and go eat it up. Damn, after shrimp. Shrimp is so good. I love it. Tastes so good. So the next day, fuck up. Just, man, stomach in tatters.
Shitty doo-doo.
Dog, like, just ruined by the spicy food. And then want to come tell me and I must take pity. No. I brought you to the water. I put the water in your mouth and you spit it in my face.
You put the water in your mouth, you pull it into your mouth and
you
did
spit
not swallow
in
it.
my
You
spit in my
spit.
face. You deserve it. Your body for burn you. Alkaline said, don't licky because your body will burn you. It is gazetted in dancehall. So, don't do it. But that this woman, she said she didn't want it. And you know what she said to me after? She said, you did tell me, babe. I said, yeah. But you never listen. And that's the difference.
Yep.
And that's just woman and man. Them do the same thing. But I say, as Martin was saying, take your L's. Take your W's because the L come in.
Cause you know she will own you
That
soon.
was my win. And I know as soon as she listen to that podcast, I'm going to get fucked up. I'll be a boxer and beat up on them things.
So many, dog.
So if I take with the W, no. While it's under
like
the
I
choir.
say, being Joey in this because Chandler and Joey. Being Joey really not that bad.
Alright.
Really not that bad right now.
Move to a big apartment by yourself.
Sure.
You're going to miss us, motherfucker.
But you going to be there. I'm
Maybe.
not like you were moving to the bush. I'm
Yeah,
moving
dog.
in the area.
Nah, dog.
You can still par, bro.
Out to the farmlands.
I'm not moving away from my god kid. You kidding me? My god kid, my best friend, my mom.
Home on the range where the day and the
And that was Bob's story of women are short-sighted.
Yeah, very. But men too.
On the board we have stay winning because the loss is coming.
Yeah.
That was the stay winning because the loss is coming. Now you know what a hot girl feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And weird porn people watch. Oh my god.
Yes, Martin.
Yo,
Martin,
I saw a link.
No.
Okay. Go.
Let me have to open WhatsApp so I can give the timestamp on this message.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what Martin doing in the early morning on a Sunday. Alright? In the group, Martin sends us a link at wait there. Martin sent us a link at 10:41 on God's Day. 10:41.
Can you say what I said with the link?
Sunday morning.
Can you say what I said with
And
the
the
link?
man
please?
say we are doomed. The world is doomed, right? On God's Day, you know. Go so boom now and look on the link. The link says sex Q&A.
Yeah.
Can I pee inside my wife?
Yeah, the world is doomed.
No,
man.
I have never heard
The world is fucking doomed.
a
Man
more
is out-
Caucasian statement in my life.
Man is out here asking, can they pee in his wife? I woke up at 6:30, rolled around for a bit. By 8 o'clock, I'm like, I can't sleep anymore. So I was
God's
on
Day, you know, right? Just I eat breakfast, you know.
I was on 9gag scrolling through. I'm on Twitter laughing at the stuff, and I see this thing, and I go, dog, what the hell? Send it to the group. And dog was genuinely asking the question, can he pee in his wife?
Yeah, apparently they've done it before, but now she's pregnant.
Oh,
so
you read that?
I
Oh,
read the
yeah,
article.
yeah. Bob read the article. I saw the
Yeah.
headline and went, what the hell? Sent
No,
it to
no.
the group. Bob read the
I have
article.
that morbid curiosity.
I don't.
Like, you know, when you have to look, even though you don't want to look, I didn't have to do that. So I was reading it. Apparently they've done it
Cannot
before.
relate.
They're 23 and married. Red flag. 1. They've done it before, apparently, but now she's pregnant. And he wants to make sure that they don't harm the baby. And in reading the article, I didn't finish it, to be fair. But I got most of the way through it. But in reading the article, apparently, the only danger in pissing inside of somebody's vagina is that it's going to mess up the pH. So people out there, if that's really what they're into, go on. But they're nasty. Remember that. And
What was it called? Water
I'm judging
sports?
you. Water sports. No, water sports is pissing on people. That's what the prostitutes did to Trump. In Moscow. That's what the Russians have on tape. But what this guy's talking about is some next level WPS. What was that? What was that water running sound, bro? It's not cool. I wanna piss on you, pee on you, drip, 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 drip.
Hey everyone, thank you for listening to this episode of the BamCast.
I hate that
podcast.
Martin made us end on that note. He's
Like,
such a cunt.
I
we need a new
don't
producer.
want to continue.
Why kick Martin as producer after the BamCast, make him go work strictly for Netstrand?
I don't want to continue having this conversation anymore. Marky, that was the last thing on our topic of stuff to hit. Yeah. I think we put it there for a reason, bro, because we know that we wouldn't want to talk anymore. Yeah, your Instagram, tell us who you are. The tweet from Sergio, 6 brown chicks. Had to piss off Bob with Game of Thrones. Noni. Women are short-sighted. Stay winning because your loss is coming. No, now I know what a hot girl feels like. And weird porn people watch. I wanted to give you all a hot 45 minutes, and you guys got a little bit more. Shout out to Straw House JA for the support. Thank you to California Apparel. Use promo code BAM20. Follow Bob everywhere at Bob_dammit.
Actually, it's Bob_dammit on Twitter, but Bob no_dammit on the gram. But don't follow me. But yeah, big up on yourself.
Follow me everywhere at the BamCast, and if you want to follow me personally, you can follow my Twitter page at Martin Pagan. Thank you guys for listening. Welcome back to the BamCast. Goodbye, guys.
No man says welcome back.
I know
and then
after
says goodbye.
I know after I did that part out dropping bombs on your moms.
Fuck Carla.